Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. Alright, next up we got Ode the Jamaican sensation Osbourne taking on Luis Grim Gurule in a fight that could tell us a lot about where these two are headed in the flyweight division. Osbourne's looking to snap a 3-fight skid and remind everyone that speed and power still matter in this division. Gurule, the undefeated prospect fresh off a controversial DWCS win, is stepping into his UFC debut with a lot of hype, and even more pressure. Both guys bring fireworks. Let's break it down. Ode the Jamaican sensation Osbourne comes in a plus 205 underdog with a record of 12-8. Ode Osbourne is that guy who looks like he could knock you out with a high kick and then paint a mural of it afterward. He's an explosive, athletic kickboxer with legit power and slick movement. When he's flowing, he looks like a highlight reel waiting to happen. The issue? Sometimes he's also the one getting highlighted. He's 4-6 in the UFC, which sounds rough, but the man has been fed to the wolves. His losses include getting flying kneed into another dimension by Manel Cape. No shame there. Still, Ode has 4 knockouts, 5 submissions, and when he's locked in, he's dangerous. He's long for the division, fights rangy, and throws kicks like he's auditioning for Mortal Kombat. His takedown defense is decent, but once he hits the mat, it gets dicey. He can be controlled, and his submission defense sometimes feels like it was last updated in 2018. The good news? This isn't his first rodeo. And while he's on a 3-fight skid, he's still fast, still powerful, and now walking into a fight where he's the more experienced guy. It might be do or die time, and when a guy with Ode's tools is backed into a corner, he might just come out swinging. Luis Grim Gurule comes in a minus 240 favorite with a record of 10-0. Gurule is undefeated and kind of terrifying in that quiet guy in the action movie who snaps halfway through way. He's 10-0 with 5 knockouts, and he just won a split decision on DWCS that had Twitter in full meltdown mode. His opponent took him down 10 times, but the judges liked his striking better, maybe because he actually did something when he was on the feet. That DWCS fight showed us a few things. Gurule's striking is sharp, he doesn't panic, and he knows how to land meaningful shots even under pressure. It also showed us that his takedown defense is, well, a work in progress. But Ode isn't exactly Islam Makhachev out here shooting doubles, so that may not be the most relevant stat for this matchup. What makes Gurule dangerous is his composure. He doesn't rush, doesn't gas, and doesn't give you much for free. But this is still his UFC debut, and let's be real, this is a big step up. Fighting a guy with 10 UFC fights is a different beast, and while he's looked good so far, he's about to get tested by someone who can hurt him in a hurry. So, who wins? This one's got trap fight written all over it for both guys. Gurule is the shiny new toy with the 0 in the loss column, but he's walking into the octagon against a long, fast, explosive striker with finishing ability and a chip on his shoulder. Ode's been burned by poor decision-making in his recent fights, but the skills, still there. If this stays on the feet, Ode is going to be the faster, rangier, more dynamic fighter. He's got the reach, the experience, and the ability to put Gurule on skates with one clean shot. Gurule's striking is solid, but he's not exactly known for blitzing guys. He's methodical, and that could give Ode time to set traps. The ground game favors Gurule if he decides to go there, but again, this guy got taken down 10 times and still got the win because he never looked flustered. If he tries to strike with Ode for too long, though, he might finally experience what flustered feels like. Official pick Ode Osbourne. Call it a hunch, call it a redemption arc, call it please don't make me pick the UFC debut guy who got ragdolled on DWCS. But I'm riding with Ode here. He's more dangerous, more experienced, and he knows this might be his last shot to make something happen. That's motivation, and motivation with knockout power is a scary mix. Give me Ode by KO, or at least a decision where he keeps it standing and shows the new kid that the UFC isn't just for highlight reels. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.